Hey T-Squad, it's Kirsty. And listen, what went down at the White House Correspondents Dinner was supposed to be polished, political, and predictable. But instead, it turned into chaos in seconds. Now, picture this. A room full of powerful people, journalists, celebrities, cameras flashing, speeches rolling, everything normal on the surface. And then suddenly, shots. Not inside the ballroom, but close enough to send that entire room into panic mode. People didn't wait to ask questions. They hit the floor. Because when you hear gunfire at an event like that, you don't assume you react. And within seconds, the entire vibe flipped from glamorous to survival. So here's where we cut through the noise and get real about what went down. A 31-year-old man approached the security checkpoint outside the event. Not casually, not confused. Armed. We're talking shotgun, handgun, knives. This wasn't random energy, this was someone coming in prepared. He tries to push through security. And that's when everything escalates. Shots are fired near the checkpoint, not inside the main ballroom, but close enough to trigger immediate lockdown protocol. Now, here's the part people keep twisting online. A Secret Service officer was hit. Yes, that part is true. But here's the reality check. That bullet hit his protective vest. He didn't collapse. He didn't die. He didn't suffer critical injuries. He walked away. And that right there, that's exactly what those vests are designed for. The second those shots rang out, Donald Trump was gone. And when I say gone, I mean immediately. No hesitation. No confusion. That's the Secret Service playbook in real time. They don't wait to assess politely. They remove first, ask questions later. Within seconds, Trump was shielded, moved out, secured. Other officials, same treatment. People were pushed down, covered, rushed out, because in those moments, every second matters. And here's the key detail people are exaggerating. There is no confirmed evidence that Trump was directly targeted or almost hit. He was protected exactly how the system is designed to work. Now let's talk about the attacker. Because this part, it didn't drag out into some long manhunt. He was stopped almost immediately, overpowered, arrested, contained. And at this point, authorities are treating it as a lone actor situation. No confirmed wider plot. No confirmed network. But, and this matters, that doesn't mean there aren't still questions. Because the real conversation people are having right now is, how did he get that close in the first place? Now this is where I need you to lock in, T-Squad. Because the internet has been doing what it does best. Overreacting, misreporting, twisting. Let's clean it up. Secret Service agent critically shot. Mass casualties. Trump almost assassinated. That's not what happened. What actually happened? A breach attempt. Shots fired. One officer hit protected. 0 fatalities. Situation controlled fast. This was serious, don't get it twisted. But it was also contained quickly and effectively. And this is the part that sticks with people. Because even though the situation was handled, it still raises a major question. How did someone that heavily armed get that close to a high-security event? We're talking about one of the most protected environments in the world. And yet, he made it to the checkpoint with multiple weapons. That's why people aren't just talking about the shooting. They're talking about the gap. Because in security terms, it only takes one gap. So here's the bottom line. T-Squad, this wasn't the disaster some people are trying to spin it into. But it also wasn't nothing. It was a serious breach attempt that was handled very fast. And honestly, both things can be true at the same time. Now I want to know what you think. Was this just a lone situation? Or does this point to bigger cracks behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Because we don't just sip tea over here, we break it all the way down and keep sipping that tea.